Hello, this is Rory Binks, and I'm going to do a quick frame-by-frame analysis of a new Uncharted 3 trailer. Okay, so here we have a new Naughty Dog logo. Now what you might have noticed is that every single Uncharted game they've made so far, they've changed the logo to fit the theme. Uncharted 1 was a kind of map setting, Uncharted 2 was all snowy, and Uncharted 3 seems to be quite technical. I don't know whether this will mean there'll be some sort of hacking going on, or some sort of computer-based things, but that's something interesting which hasn't really been shown in the trailers yet. Here we see what's presumably Nathan Drake's desk. On it you can see a £20 note there. That's a British £20 note, causing some sort of speculation that some of it may take place in England, but I can't take credit for that. ComputerVideoGames.com did a really in-depth analysis of this table, so check that out if you want to know more.
All men dream, but not equally.
Now something quite interesting about this opening is that it mimics very closely the other Video Game Award reveal trailer for Uncharted 2, with Drake walking through a desolate landscape picking up an object. Shockingly, if you're speculating that this is actually CGI, Naughty Dog have commented on Twitter that this is all in-game engine, so it's either what the cutscenes will look like or what the actual gameplay will look like. Either way, it's pretty stunning. And here we have a reveal of a plane crash. Now this is obviously very reminiscent of the train crash from Uncharted 2. If this is the opening of the game, I'm intrigued to see how Drake's going to survive that plane crash. I'm sure it'll be awesome. It might have had something to do with that car, what we saw crashing on the sand earlier, or maybe not.
Well, that's all real pretty.
In this scene, Nathan Drake says,
It means be careful what you wish for. It might just get you.
Which could just be a play on the clever phrase, but I think it could also mean possibly that what he's searching for at some point in the game isn't an object, but a person or animal, which is probably too much for him to handle. As a side note, it's also good to see that Nathan Drake is still only tucking in half of his shirt. Some things never change.
Here we go.
Now here we see some brief bits of gameplay. One is in a city, which could be anywhere, but if we're going for the fact that some of it takes place in England, it could be there. Now here we see Nathan Drake running away from some water in an unspecified location. It looks like it's actually on its side or upside down, with the light there being on the floor. I would say that it's a train, but I doubt that Naughty Dog are going to repeat that, and it's clearly not in the plane that we saw earlier, and I doubt Uncharted 3 is going to have two plane crashes, so I'm going to go ahead and say this is probably on a boat. But, you know, the water kind of is a giveaway for that, I suppose. Now here we see Drake and Sully using teamwork to blast open a door to what looks like a hotel on fire. Now I'm not sure if this has been confirmed or not, but to me this looks a lot like a co-op campaign. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking. Then there's a brief bit of Drake shooting in what could be a harbour, but that's only a guess. And finally, there's the release date, the 1st of November 2011. Well, thanks for listening. If you want to see that trailer over in high definition, you can probably do that on Game Trailers, because that's where I got this video from. Okay, thanks guys, have a good one.